Hi there. I just want to talk about excuses, or excuse slash s excuses. Like every one of us, I'm sure we do have a lot, and those are like an excuse, like a tool that we can use. Oh, just in case we make a mistake, something like that, right? So we have this excuse or an excuse to everything bad or mistake that we have done is what really that comes down to, right? um, so if you think about, like, people are always so defensive, um, and because they know in their thoughts they sinned, they accepted that, and they know, and yet they're not repenting, they're not asking for forgiveness, and then they're kind of gonna come out with excuses, and that excuses it's going to chain with another excuses and excuses, right? That's the best example I could think of. If I can think of later again, I'm gonna add. But and then and trust me when I say this, because I do it too. Like, every day, count how many excuses you have. Just even just ordering a Tim Hortons coffee, um, you'll have these excuses. Oh, you know, oh, because of this, this happened. It's okay. We should also be away on those type of excuses, because excuses are so broad too, right? In a sense that sometimes you're not being responsible of the consequences, and you will rebuttal it with an excuse, right? And God does not want us to do those, and we shouldn't have any excuses, because excuses is asking for a mistake. It calls for a mistake, first of all. We shouldn't have that as emergency. Some people are already anticipating, and so will have this excuse. Oh, it's just like they're not noticing it, but okay, we're gonna, if this falls doesn't fall through, we're gonna have this. And even in any situation or in a business, right? There's always that secondary, or plan A, plan B. Or if it doesn't fall through, or this, we will come up with that. Or, like I said, the example of, in the Christian way, or in the teaching of Jesus, we always have excuse. Okay. So I'm gonna be focused on the teaching of Jesus. Like people are always like me. I've been like I've been connected to Jesus. I've known Jesus all my life, since probably, I think, I really would say younger than 10. So, but gradually I learned to do it time, because I've been hearing it. I've been touched by it tremendously, and I love Jesus. Like, the connection with the Holy Spirit, what they're talking about is just amazing. But going back to excuses, when tough times comes into our life, we tend to make some excuse, right? Let's say okay, let's say you have this dream to become this career, and then you will have this, and it didn't happen. You will have some sort of excuses, like you'll blame, perhaps, I don't know, your parents, or you could say, oh, I have a bad life, or you're playing the self-pity. And I want to talk about self-pity too, because it's very broad, right? It's just chain, like I said, it's connected. So you will always have this, like, excuses, and having excuses is not really godly. And if we are not noticing that we do that all the time, it's bad. Me, I am so bad. Like I said, I've known Jesus, but I'm not diligently following. Like, I just realized now, even now, like, it's hard for me to do the prayer every day. But He's in my heart every day. I listen to things every day. But to literally kneel down, or to literally sit down and to pray. It's hard, but listening to videos and sitting down, I do that all through the day. But I have to really force myself in the morning that do this first. Because I don't. It's not automatic for me yet. I have to literally force myself, or else I'm gonna jump into the shower, which is a bad thing. I need to do that. Okay, so going back to the point of excuses, people will always have excuses, right? So that's one excuse that I have is like, I'll say, oh, this and that. Oh, it's okay because I didn't do this. So many excuses in life. And